It is after hours on Monday, June 12, 2017. Account value is pretty much exactly 100K. I am still long. LabU, I have 1,000 shares of those guys, and SOXL. SOXL is the leveraged bullish ETF on the stocks, on semiconductors. LabU is the bullish leveraged ETF on biotech, on XBI. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq here the last couple of days. This is yesterday's tankage. Then we saw a bounce. Today we tested those lows here, and for a short period of time we dipped below, but we couldn't stay there for a long time. I think that is very important. And into the close we saw strength. I think the odds are pretty good that this is it, at least for now, that we see a bounce first, and then we have to see if we see further weakness if it rolls over one more time. I doubt it right now. I favor that we just make new all-time highs the way we have been in the past, that this was nothing more than a giant shakeout caused by machines because the trade has just been too crowded. Let's see how our two holdings are performing relative to the Nasdaq, which is still here on the left. I have Biotech XBI on the right. Tech gets hit hard. Today puts in a new low. We also put in a new low, but we are already, halfway back to the high that we saw yesterday, and tech is not even close. So I'm liking this relative strength. Then let's bring up the SOX here. And the SOX is pretty much behaving as the Nasdaq. And I just believe in the story. I think it's a secular bull market, that these chips are going to be everywhere, and this is just the beginning. If I just imagine how many chips will be in all of our cars in the future, because this autonomous driving thing, we will not be able to stop it. And that's just one part. Every device out there will have some kind of chip in it. It doesn't matter how dumb the device is, but it's smart enough to have a chip in it. That's at least what I believe. So I'm not afraid when I see shakeouts in a secular bull market. I want to buy those dips, and it becomes more evident when we blow this chart up here and look at a long-term chart of the SOX. It's just incredible how this thing has been going, like Dennis Gartman would say, from the bottom left to the upper right. What is going on with me quoting Dennis Gartman? I did that already in my cryptocurrency video over the weekend. I need to get this out of my head. That's just so wrong. It's like, what's next? I'm going to buy something that hurts when I drop it on my foot? It ain't happening. I got to stop. Oh, yeah, look what is happening to the SOX. This thing has just been on fire. And these pullbacks have been nothing but shakeouts. And I do not see the story ending. And there was no news yesterday. It was simply just a crowded trade that needed a shakeout, and that is exactly what we got. And look at this handsome hammer here. This looks like good price action to me, so I do like the positions. But tomorrow's game plan is to find good exits in SOXL and or LabU, so that we free up capital to take advantage of what might happen on Wednesday when the Fed hikes, because the true story today was happening in gold. If we look what gold has done and what GDXJ has done relative to it, there is a massive divergence now, but the divergence is not weakness anymore. It is relative strength. Look what gold is doing here, and look how miners are acting, the juniors. Very, very impressive. And the reason why I bailed on JADAS on Friday, I mentioned that. I saw that gold reversed 3 times in the recent history, but the price action is entirely different right now, how miners are behaving relative to that reversal. Here, end of April, once it reversed, beginning of March 2nd here, Miners are already down here. If we look at the chart in April 25th, gold reversed, miners are down here. Here, gold does reverse, but miners are approaching the highs here. I believe miners want to go a lot higher, and all what we need now is for the Fed to put in a dovish rate hike, and then we break north of 34.20, and how high it goes from there, who knows. But when it does happen, I want to be ready to pounce. This is it for today. If you have any questions, hit me up on StockTwits. My handle is @OptionBob.